Good evening, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue with reading Psalm. Last time I read Psalm 35, the first part. If you recall, it's opening with counter the Lord with those who counter with me and fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and buckled and arise and come to my aid. This is a strong emotion of plea. And then talk about situation, how those enemies or how those people pursue him, how those people are doing bad things, and he said that my whole being is with you, so only you can help me. Ask God to rise up to help him. I'm going to continue today, read Psalm 35. I'm going to read it. Ruthless witness, come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good, and leave my soul forlorn. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth, and humbled myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning, as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief, as though weeping for my mother. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Attackers gathered against me when I was unaware. They slandered me without easing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. O Lord, how long will you look on? Rescue my life from their ravage, my precious life from these lines. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among throngs of people I will praise you. Let not those gloat over me, who are my enemies without cause. Let not those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peacefully, but devise false accusation against those who live quietly in the land. I'm going to stop here. The second part of Psalm 35, and I'll finish the third part tomorrow. So again, as I said, I do not know when or at what circumstances he wrote this, but the first part saying straightforward, God, please help me and fight with me and ruin those enemies. And here also continuously list those people, what they did to him. He said, ruthless witness come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. A false witness against him. And they repay me evil for good and leave my soul forlorn. They just repay me evil for good, even though I did good things, but they use evil to repay me. Yet when they were ill, I put sackcloth, I prayed for them, and I humbled, and when my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though my friend or brothers. So if my answer, I pray for them, but if it's not answered, I just continue to mourn, like mourn for my brother, treat them as my brother, my families. But when I stumble, they gather together in glee. They're happy. Even though I pray for them, I give my heart to them, treat them as my brother or my sister, or my family, but they, when I would stumble, they just gather together to glee, to happy, to celebrate. But attackers gathered against me when I was unaware. They just attacked me when I was not ready. I even did not know. Without any preparation, I was even not know they are attacking me. They slandered me without ceasing. They always make the slanders or gossips around me. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. They always mocking me, ungodly, and gnash their teeth. That's the hatred and a strong, uneasy feeling against him. Oh Lord, how long will you look on? Rescue my life from their ravages. My precious life from those lines. So it looks like those people were going to tear him and really destroy him. And he asked God, please, my life is in your hands, my precious life. In these lines, they're going to pray, take me as if they will kill me like a prey. So please save me from those people. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among throngs of people, I will praise you. I will give thanks to you in assembly. Please help me. So this is the second part of the Psalm 35. From this, I see the anguish, the uneasiness. So it's really, excuse me, it's really saying that he's different. First of all, if you think about his life, he started at youth as the youngest of big family and shepherd the flocks in the hill, and serving the brothers when they serve in the army, because his father asked him to bring the food or trees to the armies. So when they fight with the Philistine, there's a Goliath. So and then he saw those people. They just they were all older than him, and they couldn't do the job. He was feel so. Why you guys were here did not do the job? Let me do it. So he claimed this out. Everybody said, you're only a boy, but he said, I still can do it. So at the desperate situation, Saul gave him opportunity, and even gave the shield, the wall shield to him, asked him to wear it. But he said, no, I don't need it. He just, like a shepherd with a slingshot, make this miraculous deed. So shocked everybody. So he started from there, the youngest of the big family, the lowest, just the shepherd, and did a big thing. So start from there. His life determined not going to be easy. So as we read along the psalm, we sense that uneasiness. The people around him, nobody respect him. Nobody think he deserves what he got. So everybody tried to mock him, to negative about him. Things, why you're here? This is my place. Something like this. I'm not acting. Just imagine this happened. So that's why every time he wrote the psalm, to release that uneasiness to the God, only to the God he believes, because he believed that he's the chosen one by the God. So he communicated his uneasiness and list all of those things done by the people around him, even though he treated them as family, as a friend. But eventually, when he was stumbled, about to fall, they all gather around, drawing the enemy to celebrate. So that feeling is really not easy, but we have to say David's life has experienced many up and downs, those difficult times. He must have a mind very, very navigable. It's very huge to hold everything and talk to the God he believes. So this is, again, this is the king's heart, king's mind. Anyway, like the God, oh Lord, how long will you look on? Rescue my life from their ravage, my precious life from those. I'm in danger. Those people, they just not give me peace. They just try to destroy me. They don't believe you, and they don't believe me. I'm the chosen one. So among thoughts, so please help me. I will give thanks in the great assembly, and among throngs of people, I will praise you. Even though those people do not believe you, but I will still praise you. In those either whether they believe you or not, but I will continuously to believe you, to praise you. So this is the first. Two parts. I divide in two parts of Psalm 35. Again, we do not know the circumstances or the time, but it feels like he's not at ease and a lot of anguish. First of all, he had those dream or promise. He's going to be the king. Secondly, probably he's already the king. And if you recall, he entered the city dancing with half naked of the no shirts. So because of that, we do not know why he did that. He could wear a fancy luxury coat to dance, like a performance or artistic, but he did not. He chose not wearing anything, the half naked on the the top part of his body. Because of this, I think probably the noblers just mock him, start from there. And he thought, I'm already the king, my life should be easier. It turned out not as easy as he thought, because those people around him, nobody really think he is a king. Not a lot of respect, probably a lot of troubles, challenges around him. And even when he danced with half naked in the city, became king, and his first wife, Saul's daughter, mocked him. Probably this is not accepted by the noble, by the high society, because he was from middle or low and flee in the desert and become a king. So his behavior always with probably the conflict with those high societies. So then he sensed the anguish, the uneasiness always. So from this first two parts, we already sense that. My heart is thrilling with him. Oh my God, how could he manage the kingship? Because so many challenges, so many anguish, so many like the lions, the dogs, the wolves, and also people mocking him, rolling up the eyes against him. So anyway, but from this Psalm 35, the first parts, I still see the faith, even though the situation very bad or very desperate, but still he present his thought, his uneasiness to the God he believes. So and also eventually not forget to praise, not forget to list the things happened around him, the bad people, the bad things, and also list what he did when those people had difficult time. But now when I had a problem or stumble, they just celebrate. So these things, it happens all the time, not just the old ancient, but still occurring on the present time. So reading the Psalm is kind of not a history, but it's a living in today. So this is for today, the first part of Psalm 35. I'm going to finish the rest of the third part in next video. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.